Why on earth? I don't need that. Why is that in there? Folks, today on the Stoney Ridge Farm channel, by the end of this video, we will have a log on this sawmill if it's the last thing I do. I can't feed you anymore. You've already had like 4 pounds of food. You can't eat anymore. It's too much food for a dog like you, dog your size. It's too much. Contact. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Stoney Ridge Farm. Today's the first day we are going to fire up the sawmill for 2024/25. So you're probably watching this in the last days of 2024. I've got one more problem that I've got to solve with the sawmill, and then we're going to take it over across the farm. So stick around to the end. We're going to cut into some of this timber that we've been dropping here on the other side of the farm. It's really, really cool. So let's get busy. So those of you who are new to the channel, this is the Wood-Mizer LT40 wide hydraulic sawmill. I've got it hooked behind the Warlock dump truck over here, and here is our final problem that we've got to solve before we start running the mill this year. See this line? It ain't supposed to be cracked like that. It's just coming apart, okay? So I've got some new line. I've got to hook it back up right here. It's just, I mean, it's just turned into nothing, just peanut brittle basically. That line runs to right here, and that is the lube miser. There's a spray nozzle right here that sprays this blade with lubricant, which is over here on the other side. Let me show you what else we got to do in order to fix this. It's a little bit of a pain in the butt, and I really didn't anticipate this being a problem. So way up in this little hole right here, let's see if we can get you in there. You can see that line is up in there, okay? That line runs up through into there into a pump setup, and then is pumped from this tank all the way through and sprays on the blade. We can't run the mill without the lube. So let's get this fixed up. We've got some cool Milwaukee tools, got some new lines, everything I think I'll need, and we'll take this thing apart, show you guys the inner workings of the Wood-Mizer sawmill, which I think is pretty fun. Before we go any further with this project, because it looks like it's gonna get involved, I wanna give a quick shout out to today's day sponsor, Nordiv 8. Guys, I'm wearing Nordiv 8 boots right now. So the shoes you guys see me wearing today are the Nordiv Waterproof Winter Boots Avenue. They are 200-gram 3M Thinsulate material, provides warmth in temperatures as low as -25 degrees Fahrenheit, offering twice the warmth of other insulation materials with equal thickness. They're waterproof, windproof construction with a synthetic toe cap for anti-collision and seam sealed for water resistance. Durable rubber outside, slip-in abrasion resistant with flexible grip for various outdoor terrains like we're experiencing today. The second pair of boots you guys are seeing right here on the hood of the pickup truck are the Nordiv Waterproof Insulated Lightweight Quebec design. The premium materials and convenience is genuine fabric upper for water resistance and wind resistance with a reflective line for safety. Easy pull-on design with a drawstring for ankle strap. A little fit tip is they run a little bit small, so order a half size up. It has 3 warming systems, a faux fur insole for comfort, 200 grams insulation for warmth down to -25 degrees Fahrenheit, and insulated lining for weather protection. Seam sealed, waterproof, TPR outside sole keeps your feet dry with a protective toe cap, and flexible non-slip outside for various terrains, outdoor and indoor use, perfect for winter daily wear and outdoor activities like skiing, snowmobiling, and ice fishing. They have a worry-free warranty, friendly customer service, and a high-quality American brand. Now finally, the Nordiv Western Protection Construction Boot. It is a Goodyear welt construction with full-grain leather upper and oil-slip resistant rubber lug outside for lasting grip and wear. The Nordiv Western Protection Construction boasts all-day comfort, anti-fatigue steel shank for support and shock absorption, a wide square toe, and breathable ortholite insole for comfort throughout the day. Steel toe boots meet ASTM F2413-18M standards for impact and electrical hazard protection with a 90-degree heel for added stability. The Western style meets modern comfort, rugged Western design combined with comfort, perfect for construction, ranch, or factory work. Effortless wear, easy pull on and off, loop with splash resistant upper to keep feet dry in any environment. So right now, guys, the Nordic Western Protection Construction Boots are 10% off on Amazon, $89.99 to $79.99. The ones that I have on, they're called the Avenue, are $64.99 to $59.99, 6 to 8% off. And on December 30th to January 5th, there'll be a 25% off New Year's sale for the Quebec, which is the rubberized black ones that I showed you that look pretty tough. Good snow boots. Thanks a lot to Nordic for supporting rural content like this. Let's get back to the sawmill. Today we're using all their pack out gear. This is the pack out socket set. We're gonna find the appropriate socket for this thing. Let's get this puppy going. How many bolts do I need to take out? Looks like 1, 2, 3. While I'm taking this apart, there's an important lesson that you guys need to know if you're thinking about buying a sawmill or working around wood like this. Sawdust can be caustic. In other words, sawdust can be very acidic. Sawdust can eat things, okay? And sawdust makes equipment like this degrade and rust. So as we look in here, I'm starting to get some peeling and chipping of paint on the Wood Miser here that I just don't think I should have, and you can see it right there. I don't know why I'm getting this peeling and chipping of paint, but I do know that this machine's set outside for about 3 years, 2.5, 3 years, most of the time outside, sometimes inside, and maybe that's the cause. You guys tell me what you think. Now, let's look up inside here. So there's a push to connect, a little connector right here. And then this rides right up through there. And I think it comes out on the other side. So first things first, it's looking a little wobbly up in there. Looks like something's not quite right. Looks a little broken almost. We got to disconnect this guy. So I have to get my needle nose on that. Let's go around the other side and see if we can figure out where it comes out over here. And it's way over here. Looking up through there, can't see it. Let's see if it's moving. Gosh, I might have to get even up under this panel right here. And again, I've got paint. I just don't think this should be. If this was a car, would you expect the paint to flake off like that? I don't expect the paint to flake off on a piece of machinery that's supposed to be used outdoors like this. I don't know. You guys tell me what you think. I honestly don't think it was neglected. I think this is a problem. I think we're having a rust issue with this machine, and I don't think it's right. I don't know. We'll contact Wood Miser and let you guys know. I don't know. It's odd. Almost there. Okay, bye-bye birdies. Hello, mites. Yuck, gross. My brain says just go right in where it came from, right up through there. As I'm going, I'm gonna pull the old one out and breathe some sawdust. Be pretty fun. And slide the new one in. Got some zip ties in here, making it, there we go, make it a little struggle. Okay, next section. There, pull it out. Next, drop that in. Going all the way up into here. Cool. Here's our old line. Here's our new line. And looks like we got a pretty clean tip on there. So we gotta release that critter. my calculations are correct, you're able to just push, release, pull it out. Bam, that's it, that easy. My new hose just pushes right in and connects up, locked into place. Old one right here, we'll pull it out. That's the old one. Bad. Well, not so bad right here. It was just bad where it was exposed to the sun. Let's hook it up on the other side. We're good to go here. Just gonna cut this. I'm gonna use my razor knife. Cut it nice and straight. Beautiful. Save that for the next time. So this line kind of wraps through here. It goes in to this little holder, this little keeper. Okay, pull that guy out. Now we're gonna run this through that little sleeve. Okay, we need a little bit of slack. Drop it in our push to connect. Okay, now let's give her a test run. If this works right, water should spray out right here. Spray, baby, spray. Oh, frustration. This connector right here, wedged way up in there, is flopping around. And watch when I turn it on. We're leaking our soapy water out right on the drive right there. Why? 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 That's all I have to ask. Why in the world does everything have to be messed up? Why does this have to be a problem? Why doesn't it just come through the pump right to that? What is this? Where does this line go? It goes back in case it sprays too much. What is this connector? This is the type of connector that I have right here that's bad. Huh? Let me scratch my head. All right, here's what the game plan is right here. This needs to be loosened up. I took this loose. I'm gonna take this line off all the way back to there. I've got to loosen this and take all that back apart. So I need to pull the guy that we just put in there back out and take from the end of the pump all the way back to here off. And hopefully I can finagle that. I don't want to say rebuild because it's not a rebuild, it's just a rethinking of how this all needs to go. In order for me to loosen this, I had to pull this cover off, which houses the blade, and under there I gotta hold another nut in place. Just slip off. Just all you gotta do. Can I have some soapy water in my hands, please? There we go. The more I huff, the more I puff, the more this house will not blow down. I'm gonna need a little bucket to put all these in because I had no idea I'd be getting this far into this. Got one more to release up here, hopefully, fingers crossed. Does this pump come off real easy? There we go, sugar. By the way, you guys are watching this after the fact, but this is Christmas Eve. This is Farmer's Christmas Eve. Come on. You don't want to live there forever. Well, here it is. Here's the problem, kids. This finagly schmaggly daggly I deserve that. This connects to the pump up in there, and these are the clamps that hold those in place. Basically, the clamps are held down like so. Okay, so that's really good. It's in place like it should be. This will go to the pump, so it'll be another clamp right here. And this is what's messed up. and it's where this connects up to this portion and locks into place. Okay, it's just floppy and not locking into place. All I need to do is go get this connector. I don't know why this plastic piece needs to be in here to connect these two. It seems redundant. This piece is not necessary in my mind. This should connect right up to that and should be just fine. Let me try to take it loose. Okay, that's that quick connect piece. We're gonna run out of daylight. All right, and that connects onto that plastic piece right there. And then, I see. Brass piece here. This piece fits in here. This is a quick disconnect. And then the push to fit fits there. And then the original hose that we were trying to connect up and replace goes into that. So we're good with this. I just need to take this to the Lowe's. Gosh, it is redundant. Why do I need this? It is redundant. That makes no sense. I could take this off. That brass piece. Screw the quick connect back on. Why on earth? I don't need that. Why is that in there? Let me see. We might get this puppy fixed by dark. That don't make no sense right there. That just don't make no sense at all. This has got to go in to the pump that way. And this holds that right there. Here's what I'm doing. I am pressing this fitting onto the pump and mounting that quick connect onto the face of that right there. That's impossible for me to film. I'm gonna connect everything up real quick and make sure everything's gonna flow before I button everything back. Push to fit is back in. Let's just turn this puppy on and see if we got her fixed. Key on. Set this to the slowest speed. This is the drive, which drives it forward and back. And this is the lubrication. Now we seem to be, oh, we're leaking because I didn't tighten that clamp. Come on, buddy. Do it with your finger. There you go, Josh. You're getting smartins. You're getting them smartins. There it is. Oh, baby. Key on forward. No leak. No leak. Lube. Need the spray. Oh, evidently that pump needs to prime. It's not kinked in here, are we, buddy? Little buddy. Gonna drip. That don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. Let's turn the pump to max. Right there. Give her a little squeeze. Push some through there. Try this. See if we're sucking air. Loosened. Flow. Flow. 19 miles of hose for no reason. Still nothing right there. Okay. What is in there? It's foamy nastiness. Turn it on. It should get the spray. Well, that's that spray I was looking for. Should be able to blow. Something's clogged up down this line. I already took this all loose and cleaned it and made sure it wasn't going to be clogged or kinked right through here. But it could be that. Again. Yeah, baby. Thank you. Sometimes this little tip right here will get clogged up. and cause us nothing but grief. Gotta be it. See all the water coming out? Yep, it's totally gibber-jibbered up. It's got some gibber-jibbers in it. There's trash in the line. I'm gonna hook this line up and blow the other line all the way through. Turn the pump on. Okay, we're good there. It's running out. It's gonna run out quick. This little spray tip gets clogged sometimes, and it's just a last in a line of many mysteries. Okay, let's go ahead and try to get it back in, get it aimed correctly, and we'll see if she sprays like she should. We've crossed every bridge. But I don't think we're gonna have to go get parts, which is gonna be cool. We've done everything we can think of to make this work properly. Let me fire it up. Let's see if we get sprayage. Look at there, boy. So it will pulse like that, or it will spray wide open. Whew, I gotta get all this buttoned up. We'll see y'all in the morning. Woo! It's bright today, day 2. We got it fixed. Everything's back together. I got a few things I need to grab up. First thing I need to do is grab some washer fluid out of the shop right here. In the wintertime, in the lube miser, I can't run just plain old soapy water. Typically, I just use Dawn Extra or any old kind of soapy water. It's something I get at the Dollar General, whatever. But in the wintertime, we run a risk of our pump freezing up and everything freezing up in the whole system if we don't use some sort of anti-freeze type liquid in there. So we're going to use our windshield washer fluid, put a couple gallons in there, and run this puppy over to the other side of the farm and try to mill a log. This has been a struggle big time. I actually have to unhook the drag harrow from the tractor and take the tractor over there first, walk back over here, and then take the sawmill. It's a chore today, man. Water, glove. Oh, up we go. Yeah. Glow plug. Contact. Yeah. Buddy. There we go. This is the Wingfield American Harrow. This thing is an instrumental part of our farming operation here, but not today. All right. There we go. Stay. Folks, the grapple we're using today is from Tri-Ellen Precision Manufacturing. There'll be a link down the video description in case you want to pick yourself up a nice grapple. That tractor is so annoying to run with a grapple. It is so slow. I can't move the loader arm up and down or rotate the loader arm and squeeze the grapple. So I can't rotate and open at the same time like this. So I have to rotate, close a little, rotate, close a little. Now I know what you guys are thinking. It's something in the hydraulics with the grapple. This is the big mouth grapple from Precision Manufacturing. This thing is awesome. It has 2 arms that can work at the same time, but again, I can't rotate and squeeze at the same time. I can't raise it up and move the squeezers, the arms on this grapple at the same time. This is a tractor issue, not a restrictor valve issue, because I reached out to them and I know it's a tractor issue. Super frustrating to have a piece of machinery like this, 55 horsepower piece of machinery that runs as slow as a 8 horsepower piece of machinery. This is the only gripe I've ever had about this tractor. Otherwise, everything is absolutely perfect. Just if you get one, understand the hydraulics work very, 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 3 varies, sluggish. I got a little bit of a conundrum here as to where I'm going to put the sawmill. I got to drive it through the most awful red mud known to man. I'll show you the truck. We might sling some rooster tails going through there. I'm really on the fence about where to put this. So I'm dropping pines out of this pine grove right here, this thicket of pines, and most of them aren't big enough to mill. However, this is not my property. My line is right there, so I'm gonna have to contact the neighbor. They told me it was okay to do a brush pile right here. These trees were toppling out into the pasture, and I maintain this property for them. But I'm thinking just right in behind where the tractor is right there. It's a beautiful little spot. I think it'll make a great spot for the sawmill. So a little bit of head scratching. Got to make sure we get it in the right position, drop it, leave it, and it'll be there for several months. Let's go get the sawmill. I got a half a mile to walk. Hot dog protection to 0 degrees F. Fahrenheit. Here we go. Don't drink this, kids. Nice. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, ow, bruh. Got my Steel 500i. Oh, my trusty truck. Contact. All right, pro tip time. Guys, this is called Osium. It's not sponsored. It's nothing to do with anything other than this truck stunk really bad. And I put these in all my vehicles. It absorbs the smell. It doesn't smell perfumey. It just smells like plain old truck. Come on, buddy. You're a better driver than this. Around we go. Got me a new Yukon Denali steering wheel on this truck. You guys didn't see that video. Man, what a nice upgrade. We're gonna try and jackknife this thing real quick. This thing's 2-wheel drive. We're getting in the mud here in a second. Fingers crossed. In here, let's just do a little wardrobe adjustment real quick. I hate hoodies. I love zip-up hoodies, but I hate pullover hoodies because they choke me. Now we better, we good. I don't know if I'm gonna make this sharp turn here. A sneaking suspicion that ain't gonna happen. Turn around in the field here. Cute, cute, cute. Turn around. I shouldn't be doing this. This thing's long. All right, you'll see 2 cans sitting in the road right there. I don't gonna be throwing cans out on my road, but on my way back, walking across the farm, I found RC Cola and Dr. Pepper cans that Jesus dropped out on my road for me. So I set them back out so Jesus could pick them up. Seem reasonable? Sarcasm. Sarcasm's great. Every now and then I drive a truck, and I need a phone right now, 'cause I'm hungry and greedy. Man, I'm over here. Something smells like it's burning in this truck. Something just don't smell right. Alright. Well, there's something, dummy. Oh no. Oh, I know what it is. Leaky valve cover smoke. I can see it smoking right there. This truck doesn't get ran enough. We're gonna be driving this puppy soon. I think she'll pass inspection now. Truck's right here. I got a couple options of where I can set up. I can pretty much set up anywhere. If I set up here, I can't drop any trees out of the forest. But if I set up over there, I can. That's my neighbor's property. They're pretty cool. So we'll just go ahead and set it up over there. Maybe we give them a 2x4 or something. Once again, we're back to racing daylight. I'm just going to unhook this guy, and there are a few jacks. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 jacks on this thing. You take a little rod, you just push it in there and jack it up. So super simple, however, super heavy. It is a bit of a challenge sometimes. I don't understand why this has all hydraulics on the mill, but the lift system is not hydraulic. It would seem that one hydraulic cylinder right here, maybe that's an option, I don't know. But it seemed that that would be a whole lot easier. I'm gonna look into that, let you guys know. You see what I see. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but this is higher than that is, and that's low. It wouldn't hurt me to back up about 2 feet. Just to get her a little more level. That did absolutely nothing. Yep, didn't accomplish anything there. It's still way higher right here, so we're gonna have to get it off the trailer and lower it down. Good. There we go. Brother, go down. One more. The mill needs to be fairly level. I like it to be on a bit of a hill right here so we can roll our logs easily onto our log lifter right here. Let's just fire this puppy up. And what we're looking for is for this slide to slide on this rail very, very easily. The more level we have it, the better it's going to slide. It doesn't have to be perfectly level, but it helps. Okay. Okay, we'll raise up. I think we're right here. Maybe. Come on, brother. Okay, we got the lube. There we go. Go ahead and start it. Contact. Take our fender off. Little hooks. Let's set them over to the side. We've got to unhook that guy. This can be a challenge sometimes. This will not move until this carriage is all the way up here riding on this copper piece right there. So we got to raise it up and get it up there. Before we move this carriage, before we move the saw head, we got to make sure we got a jack on the ground, at least in the front and in the rear. If this thing rolls this way, it'll wheelie up, okay? And that mill will come up and pop you in the jaw. Pop these guys down too. Okay. That one popped right in the hole. It's not really where I want it to be. I want this end to be down a little bit further. Simple enough. Take our rod here. We're going to lower the front end down. Tip that back. One more notch down. Oh, that's the one. See how this guy's off the ground? Pull him right there. Pop that in. Locked into place. Same thing here. Pull that guy down, let him flop. Slide that in. Locked into place. Far end down here. Got to be careful. You can see we're kind of tilted back that way. That's okay. Okay. Pull it up one. There it is. Now, we want the mill to tip that way a little bit. I need to move this one and that one forward before I drop that. Okay. So let's take this back loose. Okay. I want to tilt this mill backwards. There we go. Last one. This stows right there. You get that head up just a little bit. Bring it back this way. Woohoo! She moves on good now. Okay. So we get on that rail. Awesome. We want all this to be on the ground. This has to be removed from there. In order to do that, I've got to raise that up slightly. Okay. We need to be, our blade tension needs to be correct. 2,800 to 3,000 PSI. We're at about 1,500 now. Snug that puppy down. We're gonna put her at 3,000, and we'll engage our blade. Let's drive it forward just a little bit. See how slow it goes? This is variable speed. Turn that knob, it goes faster. Okay? Disengage. We're gonna engage our blade. Don't leave your sawmill outside. It's just stupid. That's what I did, and I'm paying for it. I hear things squeaking, noises that I've never heard before, and it's my fault. All of it. 100% my fault. Gotta take this little motor cover off. This is the debarker. Arf, arf, arf.
Let's get us a log.
4 days of work, man. 1 2x6. Well, we made a 2x6, and let me tell you what, guys, this pine lumber is absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be building mobile chicken coops with this right here. This is the first thing we're going to build. Stay tuned. I got a little bit of work to do on the sawmill still. It's not quite level. It's actually going downhill right here. So I've got a little bit more work, but gosh, what a beautiful board. Guys, be sure you check out Nordiv 8. I'll post a link down in the video description. I got these shoes on right now. I've been in them all day. Super comfortable, super affordable. You don't have to buy a $180 pair of shoes in order to be comfortable on your farm. Nice. We'll see you guys next time on the Stoney Ridge. Hit that like button. Hopefully next week we'll be build. All right. Woo! I deserve that. Why on earth? I don't need that. Why is that in there? That don't make no sense right there. That just don't make no sense at all. Come on, airplane. You can do it. Come over the farm. It's shadowsorus.com. Anytime you need a shadow, just call Shadows of Us and we'll set you right up with a shadow. Okay? They're my magic muddy shoes. Yeah. Oh, ow! That was poison ivy.